aboard with my colleague Tiago Machado.
Hi there.
Tiago's going to be driving this boat. We're going to do a quick walk through while she's in the marina, and then we're going to take her out for a spin and show you what this Capelli Tempest 1000 is like underway. Let's start off just to explain some facts. So we've taken her in part exchange. This particular client has bought a new boat from us, and we've taken this in as part payment. The boat has just been lifted out of the water. She's been anti-fouled, anodes changed, engine serviced. She's fitted, as you can see, with twin Yamaha 300s. These are 4.2 litre naturally aspirated V6 engines, 24 valve double overhead cam. These are really exquisite pieces of engineering, Japanese engineering from Yamaha. As you can see, this rib is huge. Tiago, she's massive, right?
Better than I thought.
Big boat. So let's just have a quick walk through. So as you can see, there's quite a few extras on here, which really does lift the quality and the feel of this boat. I like this composite decking. That's got a really nice feel. We've got a high-low table here. Cushions for the top of the table are in the cabin currently, but this table either opens out, so you can pull out these supports, and then the table opens out here, or the whole thing drops down, infill cushion on top, and then you've got one big sun pad area here. Lots of storage underneath. We've just filled these lockers up with life jackets and other bits of paraphernalia. This backrest actually does hinge further aft. So when you've got this table in the low sunbathing position, all the cushions on here, you can have this angled aft, and this is a really cool area to sit and lounge. I love this rail. That's really good, handy for your fenders when you're mooring, but really comfortable underway. This composite decking just makes this boat feel really, really good quality. We've got an isotherm 24 volt fridge here. You've got a wet bar, so you've got a sink here with fresh water and some storage. And then as we go forward, you've got my handsome assistant Tiago, who's going to be driving, and then your driving position. As you would expect, your Yamaha throttle levers, all your switch gear is to hand here. You've got a Garmin, this is touchscreen, Tiago? Yep. Garmin touchscreen plotter, Yamaha engine controls, and importantly we've got an electric windlass on here, so we have got an electric anchor moving forward. But looking at the sleek profile of this rib, love these side decks. What a huge sun pad here. Really great space. I can imagine entertaining friends and family here, just chilling out. And this moulding here is really nice that you could sit and lean against here, even underway. But believe it or not, under this space, there is a huge amount of space in here. We've got a toilet and a bed. So let me show you in there very quickly. So inside this accommodation space, there is an infill cushion and a panel here, just so that you've got a full double bed here. There is actually a toilet, and it is electric flush, so importantly it's freshwater toilet. I'm told by the one and only owner that we've taken it from, this toilet's never been used. Fusion head unit in here, just over here, so you've got music control down here, and this is a nice space. He filled it predominantly with storage stuff, but this is a 2019 build model year, based in the Lisbon area. Its whole life, been used by one owner, fully maintained by the local Capelli dealer, and as I say, it's just been out of the water to have engine serviced, anti-fouled, and all of its annual maintenance, and it's now stock of ours. But importantly, shall we see what a pair of twin Yamaha 300s are like, and this Capelli hull? Let's go and have a drive. So we're out at sea here. We're just off the coast of the Algarve. We're just out of Villamora Marina. We've got the Quartera fishing port just next to us. We've got a fairly big wind. We reckon we've got 25, 27 knots gusting. We're fairly slow. We're 14, 15 knots, burning about 25, 27 litres of fuel per hour. But I'm really impressed with this. How does it feel to you? Balanced?
Very stable?
Yeah, very stable, yeah. So if let's try and tuck in and get some protection, head a bit further inshore, and then we'll try and get some speed, and we'll see what she's like in a swell, see what the fuel consumption is. But this feels like a 10-metre boat. Really feels very solid. Very impressed, actually. Love these Yamahas, Tiago.
Yeah.
I know we're Mercury guys, and for those of you that follow us and know, we do a lot of Axopar sails predominantly fitted with Mercury, so we've had a lot of boats fitted with Mercuries. We've been on a lot of sea trials. We've used the boats personally. really nice to use a Yamaha when so many people talk about the reliability, build quality, and just that this engine is such a great historic piece of engineering. So to be on a boat with the Yamaha is really nice. Okay, so we're 15 knots, as I said. We're going to accelerate here. I don't know whether you're catching it in the camera, but we've got quite a big rolling water sea behind us.
I just feel we have two tractors in the back.
You feel, being Portuguese, these are the most reliable things you can bolt to the back of a transom, right?
Yeah, I must agree with that.
Okay, well look, I mean, this is I'm delighted we've taken this in part exchange because this is quite different for us. But this, what a fantastic boat for a family. Loads of space. I can imagine filling up the bow right now with people, and you've got shelter from that moulding. But we're at what? We're 19, 20 knots. Even with this beam C, we could whiz down to Faro in no time at all. Let's get her up a bit more. I appreciate we can't go too crazy in this weather.
Hold on. Flying.
Yeah, you feel her surfing down these waves. So we're at about 50 litres an hour, 23 knots. God, they're quiet, those engines. Really quiet. Get a bit more speed, do you think?
Let's go for it.
Trim the nose a bit. Yeah, so 20, 25, good 25, 26 knots now. I'm not having to shout to talk to you. Lots of protection from this big windscreen forward. And actually, again, she's a rib, so she's not slamming. We're not getting that. Although we are going downwind. But I feel very safe.
Yep.
Even though you do normally drive them like you've stolen them.
It was a good surprise.
So, Tiago, we've come out again today to get some more filming. Unfortunately, the cameraman hasn't got his stabilisation, so this may be a little bit jerky, but we've got much better weather today in the Algarve, and we wanted to get a high-speed run and demonstrate to you fuel consumption and how far she'll actually go. So, Tiago, let's go for it.
Let's go.
Up on the plane straight away. Those engines sound gorgeous. Wow, straight up to 30 knots. 34 knots. 43 knots. We're at 200 litres an hour now. We're at 47 knots. Yeah, 47, 48 knots. But actually, do you know what? Okay, it's flat. We haven't got a swell today, but I actually am able to, I'm not grabbing on. This feels a very stable platform. Those engines are beautiful sounding V6s. But for a fast run on this Capelli Tempest, if you wanted to get somewhere quickly, 47 knots, this really is a great boat.